good. Sorry, I just kind of last minute said, "Oh yeah, this has got video."
Oh, no, it's cool. I just didn't think about it. And that studio is really cool. I like this.
Thanks. Then we've got
Yeah.
our little co-stars here that just had to be
Oh,
here.
that's funny. I almost didn't notice them because they're like blended in with the couch.
I know, right?
Oh, they're like, nope, we're here.
We're here, we're here. Well, I've got my AirPods in, so
Yeah, mine
I was
too.
thinking that would be less, interrupting and whatnot.
Sounds good.
Okay. So I had like a list of things I figured we could probably go through since you're a community leader and you've got your new all-star. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you've had a
been
lot
a
of
long
things
time
going on.
coming.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, the first thing I wanted to ask you about, is tell me a moment, in your dance that you'll never forget.
Ooh, are we talking positive moments?
Mm, Any, a real one. Like,
Um, well, I did have a heck of a fall one time in a spotlight.
ooh,
So that was definitely a real moment. It was actually one of my first spotlights. It's kind of funny thinking back on it now. Um, it was just a slip with a shirt that I was wearing and a trick that just didn't work out. So, yeah, that was a fun one. But if we're talking about positive moments, I've actually had more of those in West Coast Swing. So most of them deal with community, actually. That's been some of my favorite things, especially dealing with different communities all around the Gulf Coast. So I've kind of just been a dance nomad and danced all over the place, and so many cool people have like taken me in. So yeah, I everything about community is my favorite thing, really,
well,
in
tell us a little
dance.
bit about one of those experiences.
Uh, well, so I first learned West Coast Swing out in Houston when I was out there for a 6 week stint. And I learned it in a bar with an instructor there. It was just a friend that invited me, and they were teaching lessons. And I figured I'd give it a shot, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. And then I went out every single week, every single day of the week in Houston for 6 weeks. And then I come home looking for the dance, and it just didn't exist. So it was really sad to me, like in the area. So I had to actually outsource to find any sort of West Coast swing. And so um, that's how I got out there with West Coast Swing. Is I started visiting different communities and traveling, and a friend of mine would we would just make trips out to Houston too because I didn't know any better. I thought maybe this is the only place West Coast Swing was at the time.
Sure. Who
But
was teaching out there at the time?
yeah. Um, it was somebody with D'Amico Dance, I believe. So sometimes it was Damon. So it was their whole crew at the time. So it was a few different people.
Okay, so
But I
like
went to
Lisa or
different
Damon. Yeah.
communities. So yeah, yeah. So I went to several different West Coast swing things out there, but the main one that I remember going to was when Damon would teach at the bars there. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
it was fun.
I feel like that's where, at least where I started too, was in the bar because whenever we got off of work at the ballroom, that's where we'd go hang out
Yeah, I
and we'd
mean,
dance West
it's
Coast.
pretty inviting, I guess.
Yeah.
Or it's not threatening to people most of the time because it's just a bar setting. So I think that's kind of cool and how it gets, some people in there.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a lot of times people that wouldn't be dancing otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. That's actually one thing I thought about when I wanted to start a community was to find a non-threatening location. So I actually didn't want it to be in a ballroom studio. I wanted it to be more of a social club.
And that's one of those things you have to like. make the choice on too. It's like, okay, how do I want this to be? Do we want to focus on like levels and like improving or whatever? I'm not saying that social dancing can't, but or do we want to focus on the social aspect of it and the community and stuff? It's a
Exactly.
completely different feel.
It is. It is. So I just think back to what got me interested. And, it was because I had friends there and it was non threatening and it was just a bar. So I didn't actually have to dance if I didn't want to. And I could just watch if I wanted to. And so that was comfortable to me back in the day.
I love it. So, we're going to move into kind of a section that's called the person nobody sees,
Okay.
right? So, part of the point of this podcast is to kind of like look behind the scenes and get to know the people that, you know, are the community builders, are the ones that are working and stuff that don't necessarily get seen or get the recognition that they deserve. And get to know them because, it's like, oh, this person's running everything. Well, I don't really know them, do I? So, and you don't have to get super deep with these questions if you don't want to, or you can, like, that's up to you.
Sure.
So one question would be like, what part of your life do people rarely ask you about?
Oh, wow. I would say it's my actual career. I think sometimes when we are just at a dance event, we're all just dancers, which I love that. So everyone thinks that, this is what we do. We're all just dancers. So actually, my career is one that doesn't get asked about very often, which is fine with me. I actually like just being a dancer at a dance event. So.
So, Dr. Deroche, do you want to talk a little bit about it? Or you want to just,
Um, sure, that's fine. I don't mind talking about it. So I have an infusion clinic for autoimmune diseases and mostly rheumatology. I have some allergy patients and also treat osteoporosis. And the drugs that I have are drugs that make them feel better, so they're not like cancer drugs. They actually like coming to see me, and they don't actually have to check into a hospital to do so. So they get to sit in a cushy chair and say hello to us, once a month or so. So I love my job. I really do. I love my job. I'm out of a clinic, but I do have training in trauma. That was my training coming up. So I went from trauma to a very chill clinic job. So
that's a
I love it.
completely different, like,
It is. Yeah,
yeah,
it really is. It is. But I do really love my job.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, what do you wish people understood about you?
Oh. Um, I feel like I'm a fairly open book.
So you're not
I
a part of a
talk to
fight club or
people.
anything like that?
Not that I'm aware of. I genuinely like people. So it's, um, I'm one of the few extroverts I feel like in West Coast Swing.
That's
So
legit.
I feel like I hope people know that they can approach me and talk because I will want to talk to you.
That's true. Like, I swear, every event I'm around, you're like, oh, we're gonna go to the bar and hang out, or we're gonna go over here and hang out. And I'm like, oh, that's a lot of people.
And I'm like, yay, more people.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, at events, oh, see, I have a friend too
There
that
you
my baby
go.
came to visit too. Like yours are in the background. This is Tilly.
Hi, Tilly.
Yeah, so I'm always trying to plan something at events that doesn't necessarily mean dancing. So we always go to really cool things, and I always try to rope in some Westies um, to join me. So I look in the area and see what I can find, and I'm like, oh, let's go do something social that's not dance. It's one of my favorite
Yeah.
things.
I think, what was it? You guys went indoor parachuting once?
The indoor skydiving. Yeah.
Skydiving, that's,
Yeah.
yeah.
We did the indoor skydiving. I have taken people on the trapeze before. So another one of my jobs is, well, I'm an aerialist, cirque performer, and like I like adventurous things. So
Is that a job or a passion?
it's
Kind of
a
both, right?
passion, but I think they're all of my jobs are my passions. It's kind of crazy. I have a lot of them. But yeah, I've taken people on the trapeze before. If it's somewhere near Disney World or a theme park, like I like things like that, or a cool dinner experience, or just something I can find that's a lot of fun for people.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds like the
It's
way to
fun.
do it.
The more the
Yeah,
merrier. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. So, what takes up your time when you're not dancing?
Literally the other jobs. So when I'm not dancing, so my clinic job is, a typical like Monday through Friday ish. And the other jobs are the aerial thing. So my best friend owns a cirque and entertainment company, and I kind of helped her get that started, and so I'm a big part of it. And when I'm not booked for events or dance things, she has me booked up. So I love that too, though. I'm super passionate about all of it.
That's awesome. Do you like do a bunch with your pups too? Because I think you have what, two?
I do. I have two. Those are my babies. I pretty much take them wherever I can, and just hanging around the house mostly on during the week since I'm gone on the weekends a lot. So yeah, getting some family time around here.
Oh, I totally get it. Like, I get it. Eh,
They decompress me. That's my thing.
they're
So
wonderful like that.
yeah.
Um, what's a moment when the community showed up for you or someone you know that really meant something to you?
Um, well, actually, last night was a really cool moment that I was teaching Mobile, West Coast Swing, our community, and they surprised me with some desserts and for making All Star. They had a card and some champagne and making All Star jokes all night, and they're just the sweetest. So they really did surprise me last night, and it was really cool that they support their little teacher like that. So it's awesome.
That's great. How many do you have now in your classes that are like
Oh
regulars?
goodness. Um, so my regular class, like my open class, so I have
Mm?
two classes now. I teach an open class, which is beyond the basics, and then I teach a full beginner class, which is where I teach them from step one. But my open class runs between 24 to 30, I would say. And then my beginner class, well, I started a new one last night and I had about 16 new people.
Oh, that's
So,
great.
yeah, it's super great. I love it. And they're all groupies. We all hang out. It's a lot of fun. We just have a really good time.
So what's your secret to success? Do you like, hey, we're gonna go out to Waffle House after this, or like what's
I
your
mean,
strategy?
kinda, you're not wrong. My goal with community building was not just to build a dance community, but more of a social community. Because if you really think about it, and if you really ask people, I think at the heart of it all is people in the community, and that's what keeps people coming back, and it's not just the dance. So, my opinion is to create more of a social club, a non-clicky social club
Oh, that's hard.
that
So hard.
it is hard. It's really hard. Um, but I have to say, like, I literally have the best people in Mobile. They all love each other, and whenever we're not dancing, we are doing other things. So tomorrow we're going to paint. And then Sunday we have a tea party. So it's all kinds of really cute little fun social things. We all just like hanging out together. So I think that's really the key is to, create something that's not just dance.
Oh, I totally get it. Although my crew is, this is not our normal night for dancing. They're all hanging out at a blues bar and they were giving me crap
Oh,
about not making
fun.
it out. And I'm like, I've got to talk to Janie first.
Oh, you can go after. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
Permission
okay.
granted.
So last part of this section, what's a lesson you learned from a difficult community situation? You guys still have like
Well,
a pretty young community, so you might not have a lot. That's okay.
I would say because I've been part of other communities, I've gotten to see a lot. Because I've been around now for quite some time and without my own home community. So the closest one to me is Pensacola, about an hour and 20 minutes or so, and it was a very, very young community when I was first starting. So, it was pretty small and I feel like I had a part in helping grow that a bit too. And so, and Pensacola was always great. Like, I liked seeing how everyone was all social and nice there too. And then I'm also about 2 hours from New Orleans and 3 hours from Baton Rouge. So, between all of us, we're the Gulf Coast communities. And the I guess the thing that I've kind of touched on before is to keep it from being really cliquey. Because I have been to other communities just traveling, noticing how people seem to hang in the same circles sometimes.
Yeah.
And I know it's a comfort thing for a lot of introverts, which is most of this dance. But to somebody new and to somebody that's an outsider, that can look like, oh,
They don't
they're
want to
not
dance with
interested in
me.
me
Yeah.
joining, and yeah, so new people sometimes, that might be what they see, and that might be why they don't stay. So that's to me, that's the biggest problem is going to be clicks in the
Oh,
dance.
absolutely. I totally agree with that. Like I've seen that a lot in Huntsville too. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
guys, gotta bust up these groups here and like, but you have to say it in a nice way because if you don't,
Right.
that can be kind of like divisive as well.
But good on you because I do feel like a lot of it comes from the top, from the community leaders to actually say something. So that means something coming from the top too to be like, hey guys, let's be all inclusive here and welcome some new folks in because ultimately it's more fun with more people, in my opinion.
That's true. I mean, more people to dance with is better in my opinion too.
Exactly.
Girl, I just noticed, does your hair still have like that purple tint going on? I'm
Oh
loving it.
yeah, there's quite a lot of purple these days. I
Okay.
swear, I've had it for probably, I don't know, 8 years and it just keeps getting purpler, so.
Dude. So I've my hair's I'm a brunette. You couldn't
Oh
tell
wow,
anymore.
see,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wouldn't
I
know.
just
You're
gone blonde.
millennial. I like it.
Thanks. Well, it was one of those things that I think my hairdresser made the decision for me and I love her for it. So it's
Yeah,
like,
see,
okay, the
mine made
grays
the
are coming out
decision to
now.
never turn me blonde because that would not work for me. So, more power to you.
Well, the unfortunate thing is I'm starting to look like my sister now, so I can't go too blonde.
I see. I
Uh,
see.
uh. So we move through the community stories. Um, what advice would you give a brand new dancer walking into their first social?
I would say, um, people are more excited to have you there than you realize. So even though sometimes people are shy, even, people that have been there a long time, they might just be a little shy and not necessarily somebody that's going to approach you. But give it time. I think it takes time, a few sessions, to just come in and get used to seeing some of the people, and you would fit right in.
That's awesome. What dance song instantly puts you in a good mood? Could be a few.
Oh, wow. Um, let's see. Um, anything upbeat? Um, what is that song? I'm trying to think of the name of it. It just totally slipped my head. That is it Bruno Mars? He kind of like tells you what to do in the song. He's like shake a leg and nod your head. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
oh, I'm
I
gonna like
did.
check with Google right now. Bruno Mars.
Is it? It's not Bruno, is it?
I don't know.
I want to shake a leg and nod my head. Okay, I'm not gonna sing on this podcast. That would be atrocious.
So she gotta shake a little something. Is that one of the lyrics?
No, oh my gosh. Okay, let me just explain right now. The one thing that I will never be in West Coast Swing is a DJ. Not gonna be a DJ. I do not know the names of songs. I do not know who sings them. I'm terrible about that. I just know I like them when
There's a
they come on.
trick. So I've unfortunately had to start DJing again. Like I took a 15-year hiatus because there's enough people that wanted to DJ. And now that's like, hey, it's your thing again. And I'm like, oh no. April Beth, help.
Yes,
But
exactly.
something that I noticed, like if you come into like a dance prepared, so you're like you've got all your plan, like your BPMs picked out, like the songs plotted, like kind of like, okay, what's the feel? What are people dancing to? Then you just kind of go to those BPM and you're like, okay, here we go, I've got my plan. It's
Okay,
crazy.
that's smart.
Yeah, so you don't
That's
really like,
smart.
I mean, eventually, because you play these songs all the time, you'll figure it out, but I still couldn't
Yeah.
tell you what any of the song names were. I can tell you what they're about, and if they're on my list, I know them inside and out. But if they're not, I'm a hot mess.
Yeah,
I do not claim to be a
I like
DJ.
everything. That's the thing. And you can see that from my life. I literally like everything. That's why I'm involved in so much. So it's really hard for me to pick, exacts.
Oh, I feel
Oh,
you there.
it's a Jason Mraz song. I feel like dancing. Feel like it.
Oh,
It took
yeah.
this whole time for me to sing it in my head
I feel like
to get
this.
to it.
Yeah.
It's not Bruno Mars. It's Jason Mraz. Okay,
Okay.
there we go. I know you've heard it. If
I
you
have.
haven't,
I have.
okay.
I've
You
danced to that a
can't
few
just
times.
not to like get happy with it. It's
That's
fun.
not gonna like it's gonna be in my head for a while now.
Okay, good. You're welcome.
So, let's dive a little deeper on your outside life from
Oh,
dance,
okay.
if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Um, what are some challenges that you've faced outside of dance that help shape you into who you are?
Wow. Well, um, I guess to get to where I was in my career took a lot of uh, passion and effort and time and learning to be patient. And I have not mastered that by any means. But uh, it takes a lot of patience, especially when you're dealing with people. And like I said, I usually like people, so it just takes time to spend with people and to know how to deal with different personalities sometimes. So my job, I actually do, obviously see my patients and visit with them too these days, not just talk medicine with them. And it's kind of funny because most of them are like, "So where'd you go this weekend? What'd you do?" Most of them know me pretty well now, so see me dancing in my office sometimes, things like that.
That's funny. That's so
But yeah, I
funny.
would say patience would be really the biggest thing that you can learn and how to deal with personalities. And for me, it was like perseverance. So just the other things that I've had to do in my life to get to where I am. Like even I was a gymnast growing up, so I did level 10 like elite training, and that takes all the things. And you kind of have to learn how to train your mind to do certain things, and to be able to concentrate, and you got to have the passion and the drive. And so I think a compilation of all of it has kind of taken me to where I am.
So you'd say you're pretty driven.
I would say so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm passionate.
Passionate. That's a good word.
Yeah.
Um, what are some skills that you're still currently learning outside of dance or anything dance related?
Um, skills I'm currently learning outside of dance.
Could be underwater basket weaving.
Well, that's not one that I decided to pick up yet. Yet. So outside of dance, I'm constantly picking up new aerial things that I'm trying to do. I'm constantly trying to learn decorating techniques for the house that I'm not at on weekends that I want to eventually redecorate and redo. And let's see, things, oh man, outside of dance. It's hard to think outside of dance.
I know. It kind of
um,
becomes all consuming.
it really does. But tomorrow I'm going to be learning how to paint better, so there's that.
So are you like going to one of those like, hey, I'm learning how to paint this thing, or are you like,
Oh
hey, we're all getting
no,
together, we're gonna paint these walls?
it's a paint party. We're painting a mermaid. Yay.
Oh, don't drink the paint.
Yeah,
Or
no,
don't drink the paint
no.
water. There you go.
Definitely won't drink the paint water, but yes, it's like a paint and sip type of thing, just for
Yeah.
community. We're just gonna have fun
So
with it.
funny enough, I have done one of those and somebody accidentally did drink the paint water. They had enough
That
drinks.
does not
Yeah.
sound good.
No, no, I don't think it's suggested. Ingesting like acrylic paint, nah, not up there.
The medical side of me says not a good idea.
Mm-mm. Nah.
Not my area of specialties, but I would say don't do it.
Yeah, probably
I'll have
not.
to remind my students not to do that tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think this lady did it intentionally. I think she just had like two glasses of
Sure, just
wine.
picked
So,
up the wrong cup. I could see
right,
how that
that's
could
exactly what
happen. I
happened.
can see how that could happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not because she was like goofy or anything. It was, yeah, just it was an accident. Um, so moving on. What's something you've changed your mind about in at least the last few years? Like changed your
Oh,
opinion, like I like FM radio or I mean, I don't like FM radio or I've changed my opinion. Anything but
something.
politics.
Okay. Oh, don't worry. Will not be listing that. Um, so something I've changed my mind about. I guess if I'm thinking in the area of dance, I've kind of changed my mind on blues dancing. I actually really freaking love it these days.
You like the
So
fast
that
music.
yeah, yeah, I mean, not necessarily fast, but just the blues rhythms. Like, I just love that these days. Something I really like. It's funny because there's not a lot that I dislike. I tend to like things. Oh, I have something. The one thing that I have yet to like is ballet in myself. I absolutely love to watch ballet dancers. I think they're beautiful, and I have friends in ballet, and I love to go watch them. But I have taken ballet classes, and I'm like, no, nope, I can't. It's just not my thing. But I love ballet to watch, but not to do. So that I guess that's one thing. Um, Cooking,
That's funny.
I don't like that either. I don't cook at all. I'm that person. I do
So your
everything
husband does
but
the
cook,
cooking?
just
Or are
about.
you just kind of like, hey, we're going to
Um,
Panera tonight. J. Alexander's, here we
Actually,
go.
I have a lot of drug representatives that bring us food during the day. And
Okay.
a lot of times I end up with a leftover plate, and that's what I have for dinner. Or, yeah, Joel will also make some things here and there. But we're not too picky about dinner, so we're not foodies by any means. Anybody that's traveled with me will be like, oh, yeah, she's definitely not a foodie. But yeah, that's the I don't cook at all. I
But you're not
like
like
to be
traveling with a
cooked
pack of ramen.
for, so
Say again?
no, absolutely not. I like to be if it's a thing, like if we make it like a fun thing, I like to be involved in that. But cooking, I see as a chore. I'm like, nah. And it's just the two of us, so like it's we'll sometimes make it a thing, like a date night or something, and that's fun to do. But nah, every night, not my thing. I got too much other stuff to do.
I totally feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this about me. I actually came from ballet. Like,
No, I did not.
yeah, since I was a little kid, actually. I think I was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 when I started in it. I did it all the way until I was like 20.
Oh wow, you did do
Yeah,
ballet a long
I did do
time. Well,
ballet.
more power to you, because that's. I
I mean,
remember telling my
there's none of it
mom.
anymore, but
I'm sure you still
I
have it. It
love
kind of
that.
sticks around.
It kind of does. I mean, but I loved it. It like the technique. I will
I
technique the
love to
snot out of
watch it.
anything.
Hey, I like technique too. I was a gymnast, but there's something about ballet that I'm like, guys, I'm just gonna sit here and watch. But I remember telling my mom when I was about 5 or 6, I was like, "This is too hard. I don't like this. This is too hard." And then I became a gymnast, so there's that.
So it's like I don't know about this
It's
hard
a
thing, so I'm
different
gonna do
kind of
this other
hard.
hard thing. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I get you. Like we did it was like the combo ballet, tap, jazz, and then tumbling, and the only one that I stuck around for was
Ah,
ballet.
yeah.
So
See,
it's kind of
that.
crazy.
Yeah. Well,
One of
more
those things
power
that
to
you do as
you.
a kid. Oh, thanks. It was just kind of funny that you said that, and I was like, I don't know if you knew this.
No, I was the one flipping off the walls whenever y'all were doing ballet. So I was, yeah.
Yeah, I did double bar for a little while we were doing the tumbling thing.
Hmm.
And that was fun, but yeah, that was about it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
you be the ballet dancer. I'll be the gymnast over here,
yeah, yeah,
and
you got it,
we can
girl.
just
You got it.
appreciate from afar.
So moving on, what's a current goal that you're pursuing?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
getting deep.
um, I have this thing that I'm pretty stubborn when it comes to goals, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it. This will happen. And I pretty much go all in when I'm setting goals. And last year was all about starting community. And it was also at the same time, I don't know why I did this, I decided to get my MBA. So while I was
Ooh,
doing that,
that's a lot.
so then I was like, okay, that's two big things that I wanted to do, checked off my list. Um, and then All Star was also another one that I really tried to pursue as well. It was never the intention to begin with, but once they changed the non-expiring points, because I didn't really want to
Yeah.
chase points as advanced dancer, I was like, okay, there's no reason to not. So
Right.
that was a big goal, and I literally just checked that off. So now I'm thinking to myself, what is the next big goal. And for me, it's the smaller of the goals is probably to do more social leading. So if it's a dance goal that I'm thinking about, is probably to do more social leading. I teach leads. I love teaching leads. But it's different when you're on the social dance floor constantly leading.
Yes, it
So I
totally
think
is.
for me, I'm really going to study hard in the leading aspect. And as of right now, I don't really want to compete lead by any means. I just want to be better for my students too. So yeah, that's probably my next big goal.
I love it.
Nothing crazy right now.
That's
Ask me
okay. That's
tomorrow and
okay.
it might be something
You just
crazy,
like
but right now,
you just hit that one. So I mean, like, yeah, I don't blame you at all.
I just need
It's
to
like
chill. That's what I need to do is
I doubt
chill
you're
for
ever
a
gonna
minute.
chill. I mean, have you
Yeah,
met
you're
you?
probably right.
Yeah,
You're probably
no.
right.
So, the next thing I've got planned is one word responses and then explain. So I'll give you a word and I want you to not kind of, I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind
Okay.
and then explain.
Oh, okay.
I know, right? It's gonna be crazy. It'll be fun.
Okay.
So, first word, community.
Family.
I love it. Explain.
Well, that one's easy because I feel like our community has become family with as much as we do and us cheering each other on and supporting each other. Um, so, like I said, we even go to each other's events or not dance events, but like somebody's in the ballet or, we try to support each other. Family.
I love it. Success.
Oh, um, never ending. I think I think that you can be successful in so many different things. I think it's never ending. Like you can keep striving to be better in things. Like I don't consider success being the absolute top.
I like it. Failure.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Okay, so explain what is failure to you? Quitting?
Well, I'm an Enneagram 3, which is the achiever. So, probably why I do so much stuff. Um, but failure to me is just another way to learn. So, it's not an end all. It's not the end. It's let's rearrange and try to figure out how.
I like it. Leadership.
Difficult,
Right.
all encompassing. I would say it's like one of the most rewarding things, uh, especially if you look at it from a dance perspective. It's been literally one of my most rewarding things I've ever done in my dance career. But it is also very difficult, and how to keep the ball moving on things, how to talk to people, uh, you know, what to teach sometimes,
Oh yeah.
it's all the things. So it's difficult, but also a good challenge and a good, yeah, it's all good.
I love it. Well, I mean, like, definitely keep that mindset because it is one of the thankless jobs. At some point in time, you're going to get
I've
to that point that
seen.
you're like, oh, man, do I want to keep doing this? Like, why do I do this? But
You
yeah,
know, I haven't, Mobile Swing has only been around for a little over a year now. But I have been involved in all the other communities and, I have a professional teaching partner, Brian Jordan. And, I've seen some of that through different areas
Oh,
and
yeah.
how it can be difficult, and you don't always get the thanks for some of the things that you go out of the way to do.
It's true. It's so true. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, speaking of the guy that I've been trying to like connect with for the last few days, well, he keeps going, "Hey, hey, when are we gonna talk?" And I'm like, when are you available?" You know, Brian.
Basically, yeah. 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 Yeah.
I know
That guy. Do I
that
need to send a
guy.
text message?
Maybe.
I got you.
Thank you. So the next word, home.
Gulf Coast.
Okay.
And I
I feel like,
say Gulf Coast because it's not necessarily just Mobile, Alabama, that's home. Home for me is actually Gulfport, Mississippi. I'm a Mississippi girl. And that's about an hour away from where I live. But home to me is also, my family, my dogs, my husband. Yeah, the comfort of home.
yeah. So last word, dance.
Fun. I mean, if it's not fun, it's not worth it. That's kind of my motto. So, I don't do this for a career. I don't do this for the money. I don't do it for any other reason besides the fact that I love it and I want absolutely everyone else to love it too. So, if it's not fun, it's not worth it.
So I've got one more question for you. Like that's the end of what I've got like planned. And then I've
Okay.
kind of got a list of brought to you by's, with my best radio voice if I can do it. Do you want Mobile Swing on there?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right, Mobile Swing. Is it Mobile Swing or Mobile
Mobile West Coast
Westies?
Swing. It's
West Coast
Mobile
Swing.
West Coast Swing. We also go by the Mob.
Oh, oh, I've seen that. That's what that
Yeah.
is.
We're the Mob. So Mobile hasn't had West Coast Swing, so I just thought, to write out the whole Mobile West Coast Swing, it'd be easier to find, but we're really the Mob.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, my last question. The lights are off, the chairs are stacked, and the last song is played. What do you hope your presence in the community leaves behind?
I hope that someone felt seen because of me. That maybe I just approached them and started talking. I hope someone felt comfortable in my presence. Um, I just hope that there's something positive after events that people can remember about me in particular, like if I had some impact on them. If that's the case, then I consider it a successful weekend. And I might never know. Nobody, they might never tell me, but
That's
that's
so true.
something I strive for.
It's because you're a great person.
Oh,
Like
thank
you
you.
are. Like,
Thanks.
just a
I
genuine
appreciate
person.
that.
Yeah. So, here we go. I'm going to wrap it up and then we can just chat about whatever you would like before we wrap
Sure.
up. Okay. So, coming to you live from the Rocket City. Oh, I missed that at the beginning. Whoops. I had it written down. Brought to you by Rocket Westies. Learn West Coast Swing in Huntsville, Alabama, Tuesday nights at the Beer Hog. And Klein Cabinets, helping you with your handyman needs. He still hasn't updated that. Rocket City Swing and The Mob, Mobile Swing, or West Coast Swing.
And also shout out to Swingapalooza.
There you go,
So that's
Swingapalooza.
Brian's event, and I support it and do a whole lot for it. So yeah.
I'm adding that to my list.